Hey there. I want to tell you a little bit about my Orbis Safe Passage Sling Bag. I want you to know some of the things that I wished I knew before I bought it. You know, when you try stuff out, it's a whole lot different than when you're in the store and you're looking at it, handling it, whatever. I'll get right into it. I used to have the old one. The one that came before this was a digital camo model, had a little different features, pretty much the same. I'm not going to go too much into all the zipper pockets and that. I just want to point out a couple of things. All in all, I'll say both of these bags are really good at what they do. Keeping your stuff organized behind you when you're fishing and keeping your chest wide open so you don't get tangled up in line. That's great. Sling packs are some of my favorites, and I've tried lots of different bags. I love stuff. On this one, you have storage forever. It's huge pockets. The advantage on the inside from the old one is the inside now is lined with a bright colored material, and when I dropped a fly in the bottom of here, I actually could find it. In the old one, it had like a dark gray material. Drop something down the bottom, forget it. It's like in the abyss. You have to go home and dump your bag out, try to find that. The newer things on here that weren't on the old bag that I kind of like, they put a bottle holder, which is great for taking water with you when you're fly fishing. That's fantastic. The zippers have pulls on them now. They're a little bit easier to reach, although you still have to sort of give a little support because they're a little tough to use. Fly patch that was on the old one is on this one too. It's really cool, modern, convenient, but sometimes my hooks get in there and it's too much grip. And I prefer to have a little old patch of sheepskin where I could sort of tug and trickle it out. Sometimes this one will really get a grip on some of my barbs especially and won't let go. The new material, I like the colors. They are saying that this is more water resistant on the bottom. That doesn't matter. Water resistant, waterproof, two different things. When this gets wet, it gets wet. Water goes in. That's all there is to it. This material up here lets water in a heartbeat. It's just like a screen door. The tippet holder, this is my idea of a tippet holder. I just use some paracord, loop it on there, put my tippet on there. I can look at them, read them, figure out which one I want. And then when I don't want them rattling around, I just move that up the cord and it keeps them quiet, which is kind of important to me fishing. I don't like making a lot of noise. The new holder for your nippers, it's okay. The old one was on the side and there was a magnet and the nippers would go down, hit the magnet, and they wouldn't rattle. They'd stay in place. I like that. The new one has a zinger clipped to the inside of your bag and there's a pass-through and your nippers come out from there and you let them go and they should go back. Sometimes they get a little hung up like that. I put on this key ring because before I had it on, my nippers would disappear. They would be on the inside of the bag, and I had to get in there with my, I don't have fat fingers, but I had to get in there, and it was just kind of a pain. I like to make sure some of it's still exposed when they're in there. But that works okay. The magnet worked really good, so I probably wouldn't have changed that. The new strap. The new strap is a lot different than the old strap. The new one is padded. The padding is kind of thick. I mean, that's now a 1/4 inch strap at least, and it's very stiff. It's the outside material is tough and rugged, and I'm okay with that. And the inside is soft, and I'm okay with that. But this is a stiff material, and when you're wearing it, you might find it passing by your neck. It does to me. And when I'm fishing, a lot of times I'm clearing it from my neck. And that can be annoying because this doesn't have any give. If you're carrying bricks in your bag, this is a great strap. Distributes the weight evenly. But if you're more of a lightweight fisher, like I just take what I need, and I don't have a lot of backup reels or anything, then it's a little bit of an overkill. But it does look good in pictures. The forceps are right where they need to be. The method of holding them in place is that magnet, which they almost did away with. They used to have it for the nippers, I told you that. This is really cool. The way I use it is I get my forceps out. If I get them out on time and they don't get locked back in, sometimes I'm fumbling and I'm knocking this thing in and out of the way. There, boom. Now I don't ever put them away again. I just stick them on there, and they hold. That's a good magnet. So for me, I think you don't even need this. This strap could be cut off, and as soon as the forceps go in that bag and they get to that magnet, they're not going anywhere. You got to withdraw them because they're stuck. They stick on there great. So I stick that down in there and forget about it all day. Sometimes I'll stick that there, but most of the time I just put it on and it stays. I like that. Okay. One of the things I didn't like about the old bag, I don't like about the new bag, I don't like about sling bags, it's not Orvis oriented, is that when they're on your back and everything is there and it's organized, that's fantastic, but the bag rides low. It's right above my butt. So when I start wading and I get in over my belt, then the bag's going in the water. It's floating behind me until it takes on enough water where it's not floating behind me, and then it's just saturated and everything in the bag is saturated. This new material they put on the back of the bag is also padded. Helps the bag hold its shape really well, and they say that this helps with ventilation. Now, I never thought the old bag was really uncomfortable to carry, so I think this helps with keeping the shape of the bag intact. Again, for pictures, it's great because the bag retains the shape that they gave it. But as far as being in the water, this takes on a little bit of water, and that foam does too, and it just doesn't, this saturates pretty good. It takes a while to dry that out. Water gets behind it, of course, on both sides, and I thought that was not a major improvement when I got in the stream and got wet. That was always something I didn't like about sling packs. The only thing I don't like about sling packs is that they hang too low for people who do a lot of wading. Chest packs, I can't deal with them because line gets tangled in them, and if I get them up high enough, I can't see in them. So sling is the right answer for me, where I bring it around, look down into it, and I can see into it and see what I'm doing. But if I'm going to wade in deep, I leave this on the shore, and I just take a couple of boxes in my pocket, and a lanyard is the answer for that. Okay, that's pretty much it on this bag. As far as sling bags go, it's well organized. It's a nice bag. It's almost comfortable to carry, except for that neck thing, a little bit annoying. And one other thing about this bag is you have to do up the strap, the third strap that keeps it from swinging around to the front. Otherwise, if you're in water up to your knees and you're bending over to net a fish or something, this puppy will swing right around and get between you and your work. And that can be annoying. The answer is to always do up this strap, which I thought was just for hiking, and it comes off both ends if you wanted to. But the truth is, you need to use it all the time. That's what I got. The Orvis Safe Passage Sling Bag. Maybe it's for you. Maybe it's for me sometimes, but not all the time. But it's good.